You want to know how to season a cast iron pan like this?
You can make it happen with just a few household supplies. MyFixitUpLife answers the most popular searched how-to questions.
So let's answer the question, how do you seal a cast iron pan?
It's easy to season a cast iron pan, and we will show you how.
But first, let's share the why-to to this how-to.
Seasoning cast iron gets a pan ready for cooking. The process makes sure that the pan becomes non-stick to protect the pan's surface while cooking. And it smooths the cast iron texture out, too.
And it takes about an hour, and it's easier than it sounds.
So let's talk a little seasoning science.
Seasoning isn't the same as spicing up food. It doesn't use herbs or spices. It just involves oil.
It also isn't just heating up the pan with oil on the stove.
And you can't achieve seasoning by just wiping the surface with oil.
The oil needs to be baked into the pan so that it creates a layer of polymerized oil that is broken up and made into a plastick-ish finish that is completely bonded to the iron surface. Enough heat must be applied to the oil pan so that it's hotter than the smoke point of the oil. And the smoke point of the oil is when you see smoke coming off the pan.
You know when a pan is seasoned? When it's transformed into a black shiny surface, which this is
not. And when cast iron is seasoned, it won't be broken down easily by a little bit of soap.
Just don't soak the pan in water or put it in the dishwasher. It can wreck the seasoning. But the good news is that a pan that's in good shape, with no cracks or holes, can be re-seasoned.
The recipe for this how-to includes a few common household items. You'll need a cast iron pan,
cooking oil, paper towels, a baking sheet, which is over there, and an oven.
This method works to season pans for vegans, vegetarians, and omnivores. Now, some omnivores try to use bacon to season their cast iron. While the grease can season the inside of the pan, it doesn't get the entire pan seasoned.
It's a good strategy to season the entire pan with oil in the oven, then follow it up with a big meat fest to add to that flavor in its oiled pan.
So let's do the how-to.
The first step is to seasoning cast iron is choosing oil.
Many cooks recommend using vegetable, flaxseed, grapeseed, corn, or olive oil.
If you choose vegetable oil, the oven should be heated to 325 degrees. If you choose olive oil, the oven should be heated to 350 degrees.
Next, wipe the entire pan in the chosen oil.
Then the cast iron pan is ready to be placed into the oven.
Now place it upside down on the baking sheet in the oven.
The pan should bake for 1 hour.
When the hour is up, turn off the oven.
But keep the pan in the oven so that it can cool down as the oven cools.
Now that the pan is seasoned, it's ready for cooking. Cast iron is a little different than other kinds of pans. The pan needs to be fully heated before putting food inside.
Either heat it in the oven for about 20 minutes or in the stove for about 10 or 15 minutes.
If you're heating it on the stove, make sure to move it around a bit on the burner so that it gets the entire pan evenly heated.
Also, always use an oven mitt or towel when handling a hot cast iron pan.
These pans are really good at staying hot long after they've been heated.
This is good for cooking, but it also is for caution. Hope this little how-to helps you.
If you're searching for a quick fix how-to, we'd love to help.
Share
Share your questions and comments below. And keep watching MyFixitUpLife videos for more tips and how-tos to help make your house into the home that you dream about. Want to cook?
Yeah.
You're gonna cook dinner?
What? Ah!
Your broadcast has been interrupted.